your dog did something today, and you ignored it. Not because you don't care, but because you didn't know it meant anything. You thought it was random, just another habit, just something dogs do. But actually, it wasn't random at all. It was a message, a direct signal aimed at you, and you missed it. Again, here's the truth most dog owners never hear. Your dog is communicating with you all the time, not with words, but with patterns, with behavior, with small, quiet actions that look meaningless until you understand what's really happening underneath. You think your dog is just sitting, just licking, just following you around. Then, but actually, they're telling you where they feel safe, when they feel anxious, how much they trust you, and sometimes whether that trust is starting to break. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will completely change how you see your dog. There are 16 behaviors your dog repeats over and over again throughout their life. Most people notice them. Almost nobody understands them. And once you see the meaning behind them, you won't be able to unsee it. Welcome. If you want to understand what your dog is really trying to tell you, not just what they're doing, make sure you subscribe right now. Because every week, we break down the hidden psychology behind your dog's behavior, the part most people miss. Now let's start with something that happens almost every single day, but carries more meaning than you ever realized. Number 1. Why does your dog sit on your feet? Not next to you, not across the room, directly on your feet. You probably think it's just for warmth or comfort, but actually, it's much deeper than that. Your feet carry the strongest concentration of your scent anywhere on your body. To your dog, that scent isn't just familiar. It's identity. It's safety. It's you. When your dog presses themselves onto your feet, they're not just sitting. They're surrounding themselves with the most powerful version of you they can find. And there's another layer. Physical contact with someone they trust triggers oxytocin release, the same bonding hormone connected to attachment and security. So in that moment, your dog isn't just close to you. They're regulating their entire emotional state through you. And when strangers are around, and they press even harder, that's not random. That's a statement. This is my person. Number 2. Why does your dog growl when you wake them up? This one scares people. And it's one of the most misunderstood behaviors in dogs. You think they're being aggressive, but actually, in that split second, your dog doesn't even know it's you. During deep sleep, the part of the brain that recognizes familiar faces shuts down. So when you suddenly touch them, the brainstem reacts first, not the thinking brain. The growl isn't personal. It's reflex. It's survival. And if you wait just a second, you'll see the shift. The eyes soften, the tail moves, the body relaxes. That's the moment they realize it's you. Punishing that growl doesn't teach your dog respect. It teaches them that waking up near you is dangerous. So next time, use your voice first. Give them a second to come back. You'll notice the difference immediately. Number 3. Why does your dog eat dirt? It looks strange, sometimes even concerning, and most people react the same way. They try to stop it immediately. But what if your dog isn't doing something wrong? What if they're trying to fix something? In multiple species, including wolves, eating soil is a documented behavior called geophagy. And it's not random. Soil contains minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium, things that are often missing or insufficient in modern diets. Some types of clay even bind toxins in the digestive system, functioning almost like natural detox. So when your dog seeks out dirt, they may be responding to a real physiological need, not misbehaving. Of course, there's another layer. If their nutrition is balanced, then this behavior can shift into boredom. A dog with nothing to engage their mind will create stimulation anywhere they can. So before you correct it, ask the better question. What is my dog trying to solve? Number 4. Why does your dog sneeze while playing? It seems random, even funny, but it's actually one of the most sophisticated signals in canine communication. That sneeze in the middle of rough play, It's what researchers call a meta-signal, a message about the message. It tells the other dog, everything happening right now is still play. Because high-energy play can look like aggression, the nervous system can't always tell the difference. So dogs developed a way to reset the moment. The sneeze lowers tension. It keeps the interaction safe. Dogs that use this signal more often are typically better at maintaining social balance. They understand how to keep things from escalating. Try something interesting. Next time your dog sneezes during play, sneezed back. Watch their reaction. You might learn more about your connection in that moment than you expect. Number 5. Why does your dog only eat when you're nearby? The food is there. They're hungry, but they won't touch it until you're in the room. You might think they're just being picky, but actually, this goes back to something much older. In the wild, eating alone is dangerous. You're vulnerable, distracted, exposed. So feeding becomes a shared activity. One eats, the other watches, protects. Your dog isn't waiting for permission. They're waiting for safety. Your presence tells their nervous system, it's safe to let your guard down, and only then can they eat. But there's a problem. If your dog depends on your presence every time they eat, what happens when you're not there? That's when stress builds. That's when meals get skipped. So if this sounds familiar, start small. Step away for a few seconds. Come back. Build tolerance slowly. Because independence is also a form of safety. And here's what most people still don't see. Every behavior we just talked about isn't random. It's not personality. It's communication. Your dog is constantly telling you where they feel safe, where they feel uncertain, where they need you more than you realize. But it goes deeper than that. Because the next behaviors, they're not just about instinct. They're about you. About how your dog sees you and what they're afraid of losing. Your dog is not just reacting to the world around them. They are responding to you. Every movement, every sound, every small decision you make shapes how safe they feel. And the hardest truth is this. Nothing your dog does is random. Not the way they sit close to you. Not the way they wait for you. Not even the behaviors you once thought were problems. They've been speaking to you their entire life. Not with words, but with signals. With patterns. With quiet actions that carry more meaning than most people ever realize. And once you understand that, everything changes. Because now, you're not just living with your dog. You're in a relationship with them. One where every small moment matters. The way you respond. The way you notice. The way you choose to show up. So the real question isn't, is my dog well behaved? Or even, does my dog love me? You already know that answer. The real question is, have you been listening? If this changed the way you see your dog, even just a little, tell me in the comments, which behavior do you see the most? And which one did you completely misunderstand until now? Share this with someone who loves their dog, but might not fully understand them yet, because this is something every dog owner needs to see. And if you want to keep learning the hidden language your dog uses every single day, make sure you subscribe. Because once you start seeing these signals, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. And if you're ready to go deeper, there's another video waiting for you.